Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we came across an Inhuman who could see the future, which is interesting because we had Raina that had that capability, but she is dead, and it seems with Lincoln really harping on the idea that the Inhumans are created in a balanced system where everything that is needed is there, and he needed to be able to see the future to help Daisy, because Daisy is important, and it's going to be even more important because she saw the future. She saw what we saw with Elena in space and all of that, and I'm hoping we can prevent that from happening, even though there was a lot of talk last episode about you not being able to stop it. But with Zombie Ward at full strength, I'm so glad that they know that he's here and he is who the Hydra leader is. It's really interesting how they're juxtaposing him and Lash, because Zombie Ward seems to prioritize Inhumans completely. Like when they were like, do we go after S.H.I.E.L.D? And he said, if they're human, yes. So it's like he feels about humans the way Lash feels about Inhumans. I feel like they are the balance to each other. And Lash completing the transition, Andrew no longer being around, even though they did even talk about him still there being a part of him in him. I think we're gonna need Lash. But it was interesting to see how everything played out, even though we were trying so desperately to make things different. That power that he had was showing everyone their deaths. Daisy did not die. So I feel like that is a good sign about what we can expect going forward, at least when it comes to Elena, considering that's what Daisy saw, the flash forward that we saw of her in space and the explosion and all of that. But Zombie Ward is now officially the leader. Malik has lost control, if he even ever had any. He lost that belief that he had some kind of control, and he's scared. But he brought this forward, so now he's got to live with it. We know that Hydra is wanting some kind of tech. The exoskeleton suit that they had Malik use was just the beginning. There's something else that they want in addition to that. So we got problems. Next episode is called Paradise Lost, which, is biblical. Also kind of interesting considering last episode there was so much focus on a higher power. Both sides talking about that with Lincoln, and then also Zombie Ward. Maybe we'll get more into the philosophy of the Inhumans. I'm not sure. But maybe even more about Maveth, because I know Paradise Lost is Eden, right? So maybe we'll find out what actually happened and why it was such a barren wasteland when we saw it, what Zombie Ward actually did. But yeah, let's get into it.
Nathaniel and I will do everything we can to continue our father's work.
I'd expect nothing less from the Malik boys.
So he was raised in it.
Are you saying that he's here? Why?
Oh, you'd be happy.
Just answer the question.
He showed up earlier and asked me to gather the inner circle. They're on their way now.
I felt it was time
Time for what?
to reveal my true self.
You said you killed him.
I did.
Well, you didn't kill him hard enough. Want to tell me what we're looking at?
The lab is working on that question.
Plus side? Maybe I'll get a chance to kill him too.
I hope you do. Because look what he can do.
You gotta be kidding me.
Mac!
Tremors, you saw the future, right? You see anything else? Anything that might help us out?
Director Coulson would like to see you in his office. All of you.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to tell Mac about Elena.
They're not afraid to take what they want or kill who they want. So what's our advantage?
They're not afraid.
Okay. I don't know how we use that, but good luck.
Dad, what's going on?
Why are we here? Our dad's body is barely cold.
We don't want to see this POS.
For your upcoming stone ceremony.
You don't know anything about us or our beliefs.
No? A ceremony where grown men draw stones from a bag and one unlucky participant draws a white stone and is sacrificed to a liquid rock?
To be chosen as the traveler?
Well, when you put it like that.
An archaic blood sacrifice.
You're a coward.
His name's James. He's a demolitions expert. Australian, former mercenary. A few weeks after I got there, Giant caught him breaking into her private archives and banished him. He made a big scene ranting about the second coming of some ancient inhuman who could raise the dead.
Knew what he was talking about. Raise the dead, though?
Something tells me he won't be jumping at the chance to help us.
But he was pretty bitter not getting powers.
There's a graveyard of bones on that planet, right?
And it controls these organisms.
That's one theory. We do know that they eat living flesh.
What if it also uses them to reanimate dead flesh?
Do their memories live on in you?
Why, is there something you'd like to ask them?
We only want to talk.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
I've been waiting a long time for this day. Been dying to send out one of her little lapdogs.
She is very dead.
To be honest, I thought it'd be that no-eyed bootlicker, Gordon. What are you doing? Look at you. Girl power.
Paradise Lost. Whitehall was right.
Whitehall's a blowhard. He was trying to mess with us.
Dad would swap in this stone during the ceremonies and feel for the notch.
Oh, wow.
Be sure he never drew it from the bag.
He would never do that.
But he did.
Wow.
It's all right here, Gideon.
We do the ceremony the right way and let fate decide.
Together to the end.
As promised, all of the travelers, the brave men who sacrificed for me, will finally return. Thanks to the Malik family.
They're in you?
You'll all get what you deserve.
That was
And
a
for those
threat.
of you still having doubts, see and believe.
Oh, very Medusa-like. But also a little Lash-like, you know?
I know all you've ever wanted is to be like us. So I thought I'd put that offer on the table.
Oh, shit. Are you sure about that?
You should have opened with that.
Oh, oh. Trap. Oh.
Not so fun when we take away your toys.
Whoa. Oh. Oh my God, you're so flippy.
I don't usually like getting my hands dirty, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Don't bother.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
They called him Albaeus. It was Latin or something.
One of the first Inhumans.
Original blend.
Albaeus.
Powerful. Designed by the Creed to command the Inhuman army for them. Well, this priceless artifact is yours. If you want it, just give me the damn crystal.
What's his power gonna be? Oh.
You flying son of a bitch.
See, Jiang was right about some things. Not everyone deserves powers.
Oh.
And you do? Well, now that you got electricity running through your veins, you might actually kill someone.
Get out of here.
What does that mean?
Boyfriend of the year didn't tell you how his last relationship ended. He nearly murdered the poor girl.
What do you got there?
Our guest seems to have taken a liking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Got me a gift.
Problem.
A token of appreciation.
The Sternus vulgaris, or European starling, one of America's scariest invasive species.
Why would it burn the evidence then?
Well, either he wanted to use it and was covering his tracks, or he was afraid of it.
Keep looking.
I think he is them.
He's a parasite. A parasite that retains the memories of the body he took over.
Is there something wrong, sir?
Oh, yeah, there is.
Ward deserved to be punished, but no one deserves to handle life.
No, he did deserve it. He did deserve to have his chest caved in. No question.
That's not the point. It was payback. That's not what we do here.
Well, what's the alternative? I mean, letting him live, letting him win?
Don't you see? When I killed him, he did.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
I knew it would come back to haunt me. I just didn't think it would actually come back to haunt me.
Yeah.
We see such great potential for humanity. Those who are worthy will inherit a better world.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Those who aren't.
Built on ashes.
We're nearing Dutch airspace.
After all these years.
He didn't really throw it.
You've had this notched stone since that day at the pond.
Always been a coward.
Together to the end.
I love Nathaniel.
So it was just fate that came down to the two of us.
Oh, he's in there. He remembers. Oh, shit.
I thought I
Traitor.
had a deal.
He's in there.
Nate.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to together to the end, brother?
Oh, man, that's...
Look at that.
Oh, Will's in
I
there.
wanted you by my side.
Do what you have to.
This needs to be made right.
He's gonna
But
kill
I
her.
stay to Malik by my side.
Yep.
Now you understand sacrifice.
Well,
He said
he's
you
still
almost killed your
alive,
girlfriend. What the
which is
hell
not
was
what he
he talking
saw.
about?
Or at least it hadn't happened yet.
Who was she? Why haven't you said anything about this before?
Because I never wanted you to see that side of me.
I don't really care. what you
Everybody's
want.
got their ghosts.
You can't just show me Mr. Perfect all the time and keep all the ugly parts hidden away. That's not how this works.
I don't even remember what we were arguing about that night. But the more I drank, the angrier I got. I just wanted to get away, so I got in the car. I don't know why the hell she got in with me, trying to
Oh no.
talk me down.
This is not even
We
your
ended up walking
powers.
around the telephone pole.
I don't know when, but someone on our team is gonna die.
She didn't notice that it was the necklace that Elena had. Oh god, that's not gonna contain him for much longer. No.
That's not good.
That's not good. Get him back. Shit. Oh no, he can control your hand. No.
Can't stop us.
Oh no. Dude, you're on this plane. No. Oh, we're here. Oh shit.
Kira's taking control of the plane. We need.
Oh.
May?
You put together the Secret Warriors Initiative for a reason.
Lincoln, what
You
if...
can't be afraid of that vision.
Let's call them in.
Oh shit. That's what you saw though.
Together to the end.
Okay, so this is not great. Guerra just really played that well, knew when to do that and get them to land, and now they are their prisoners. So that didn't work out well for us, even though Daisy and Lincoln are bringing in reinforcements. Daisy has not put it together that who she saw was Elena, and that is who they're bringing in along with Joey. I think that's the only ones that we really know about. But we do need the help, but it does seem to be the beginning of bringing that vision forward, which she opened up to Lincoln about because he had to open up about what he had done. Just a drunk driving accident. He has anger issues. We knew that to be true. I don't know what to think about Lincoln because, I mean, is there that darkness in him? Are we supposed to trust him 100%? I feel like Phil ended up trusting him. So I thought we had kind of laid that to rest, but now they've introduced a new thing to know about him. And it was an accident, and he seems remorseful about it. And Daisy ended up, opening up to him after the fact. So I guess maybe it's just another layer to know, but they keep bringing back this whole, do you really know Lincoln? That kind of thing. So I wonder if that's going to be an issue even still. But he was haunted by his past in the same way Phil is haunted by his, with Ward still being alive. And I mean, I agree with Fitz being like, what else were you supposed to do? But Phil's like, it's not what I did, it's why I did it. And he's grappling with that. But at the end of the day, I don't really blame him. But it's something that it's going to weigh on him. And they need to defeat Zombie Ward to help him through this. And Malik also was dealing with the hauntings of his past, with his cowardice and not throwing away the rock and allowing his brother to be that sacrifice. But that led to his daughter being killed. So I'm actually surprised that Zombie Ward would she was such a follower, a believer, that he would kill her. But it's almost like he is still, I mean, we know he's driven by the people that he's taken in, those sacrifices. So maybe that is something that we can use. At the end of the day, it is still pretty petty to do. Leaving Malik alive to hurt him, but taking out the daughter who was such a believer. There are a lot of people in him. Are we gonna see him? Are we gonna see Will through him? Are we gonna see Ward through him? That could be interesting. But yeah, I think the good and evil, we were playing off of Paradise Lost in many ways. You didn't have to read the book to catch the symbolism of the white rock and the light and darkness and everything that they were doing here. So that was pretty cool too. I saw on my YouTube some comment mentioned that Ward is called, or Zombie Ward is called Hive. So it makes sense to me. I mean, I guess that's a spoiler. I got spoiled, but it makes sense that would be his name, considering he is a product of everyone he's taken in, and they're all still a part of him. So he is kind of that hive mind. And I don't know what they're doing with the birds and the bugs and the invasive species. What are they tracking? Are they considering humans an invasive species? Is it something that we can work with? I don't really know what that is all leading to. But Daisy and Lincoln had that ball. We learned a little bit about, his beginnings. That the Inhumans understood the mistake they made in bringing him in and teamed up with the humans, which is good to have heard about. So we're going to have to do that again, I would imagine. But I wonder what Malik is going to be like now. He has nothing to lose at this point, so maybe I like calling him Zombie Ward. Calling him Hive seems weird. So I'm just going to keep calling him Zombie Ward until they officially call him Hive, I guess. But maybe Malik still being alive is something that can help. Yeah, this was interesting. Learning about Lincoln's past, Phil dealing with the fact that Ward is still around, because Ward is still in there. And yeah, Malik's whole journey, seeing his beginnings, visiting Whitehall and all of that business. Whitehall being like, this is ridiculous what you are doing. And maybe that is another reason why he didn't feel like he should have to be a sacrifice, because it's not worth it. And but the fact that he let his brother take the fall and all of that, it's pretty awful of him, and it cost his daughter's life. So you reap what you sow in that regard. But yeah, we're in a world of hurt right now. Hopefully the reinforcements help out and we can still somehow save Elena and stop Zombie Ward. So yeah, ghost of the past will haunt you for as long as, you know, Malik has been alive. Like, that was a long time ago for him, and it's just now like coming back to bite him in the ass. At least, you know, Phil feels bad about it. I mean, we really need to stop Hive, because I mean, for Phil and his conscience, but also, you know, he's got big plans, big ideas of what Inhumans are and his place, and we just have to stop him. If the Inhumans themselves were like, uh-oh, we made a mistake putting him in power, then yeah, we all have to come together to stop him again. Maybe kick him back to Mavith, or can you kill him? I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we're at a pretty precarious spot. But at least we're all together. I guess that's something. But we definitely need help. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.